Yes, y'all, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. I just seen the movie like 2 days ago. So, yeah. Obvious spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want to be spoiled, click off. Come back later. Alright, let's go. So, the first thing I want to talk about is how they kind of did what Superman did, and I love that, where like they showed that like Spider-Man was actively trying to save as many lives as he can, whether it be like him webbing like people out of the way from like the tank falling and shit like that. They did that especially the start of the movie, a lot less later in the movie. I think that's because I think it's because his spider sense was obviously like fucking on and off, and you know his whole little mutation shit he was going through. Like the dude get hit by the truck, he stopped being able to sense Jean Grey go body to body, so like his spider sense was obviously fucked up. But the very start of the movie, I think they did a really great job of, again, like I said, doing what the Superman movie did, where hey, he's trying to save as many people as he can, make sure nobody fucking dies. The action scenes were amazing, obviously. But I will say, I've seen other people say this, but I felt this before I've seen other people even say this shit. But like, we seen too much in trailers, man. And I was never actively looking for the trailers. I kind of just seen them, and usually I try to avoid them, but I didn't this time around, and I do really wish I did, because it would have been just. I love the movie, right? But like I'd give this movie like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. So either or, right? But I do wish we didn't get so much through, you know. Like, I wish I didn't see every fucking action sequence on Twitter already. You feel me? A little kiss thing on that Jean Grey did with Tom. I ain't gonna lie, if that's actually how they got back together, I would have liked it. But then they did the little twist like Jean Grey got to her. Oh my god, that. Me and my friend, and we're in the theater, we both were like, we looked at each other, jaws dropped, bro. That was crazy. And I've been seeing other people say this, and my friend, I heard him mumble it to himself about how like she's like scared of heights and da da da. So like he should have caught it. I kind of forgot about that. So yeah, I wouldn't have caught it because of that. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. Like that whole scene was just insane, bro. Yeah, it was perfectly done. I love seeing the like Peter actually tinkering with shit, especially at the start of the movie. I feel like with a lot of Spider-Man movies, we don't really get that outside of Andrews. Yeah, so I do really like seeing that. The little thing he made that he tried to use on Hulk and that he used on himself, that's gonna come to play versus the mutants. Spider-Man, we know he's gonna. I think he's gonna do everything he can to like stop whatever he did. You know what I'm saying? Like stop those machines or whatever. It just makes the most sense. I do really want to see. Oh shit! I do really want to see like in the next one where like what he was doing at the start of the movie. Not like we seen like a little bored and shit of him like trying to, you know, solve crimes or whatever. I hope we get something like that in the next movie. That would be really cool. Whether it be whether like someone like Tombstone breaks out and he's going after him again, or da da da, or some other crime boss, maybe like a chameleon or something. I don't know, but yeah, try to piece shit together. Again, having that little crime board. Punisher, obviously, you know, Punisher and Spider-Man, any interaction they had was amazing. Whether it be just because it was fucking hilarious, which was what it was for the most part, or because it was really like emotional, like, or not, but everything had something to it. You know what I'm saying? It could be like Frank telling Peter how, like, if his family was here, da da da. You know what he was saying in the movie. I don't fucking remember the direct quote, but like how he would do anything to say anything, see them, da da da. and how Peter's being a little baby and should do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that went on had a purpose or was hilarious. You know, and then I mean Peter versus Hulk. I've been seeing people say Hulk was nerfed. Peter was getting his ass beat, bro. Like Peter ain't do, but Peter did some cool shit, right? Like Peter going on his back while Hulk was doom like that. That shit was amazing. I ain't gonna lie, I love that shit. And then he thought of some creative shit to bring the Hulk down, webbing all the rocks on his back. That explanation, for like the Hulk being able to get out is kind of weird, right? Because clearly Professor Hulk was still a thing, right? Like when Jean Grey was controlling him, he was Professor Hulk, right? And then that Jean Grey being in the head pissed Hulk off. That's really what happened. Hulk was pissed. He said, "Get that. Who are these bums in my head right now, right? Banner and Girl, get the fuck out." You know, so, but yeah, Jean Grey being in the head clearly pissed Hulk off. Like that was, I think, one of the real things where Hulk was like, I bet. I think that was that. But like, there's no explanation as to like why he needed the inhibitor. You know what I'm saying? Like he yeah, I don't know. He just, because again, I was just seeing him be like, unless it's just so he's not Professor Hulk. But then again, like he sit here talking like Hulk could just break out at any time, you know. So like, I don't know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I the moment I seen the one agency, I forget what the fuck they're called. They're the fucking bad guys in the movie though. The moment he didn't want to say what VMAX was and shit. I mean, he really didn't know what that shit was. But I was like, yeah, he I knew they were gonna be bad though. I knew they were the Damage Control. That's who they are. Yeah, it's just, you know, government agency going after somebody. Could kind of see it. You know, could not kind of see them probably being bad or corrupt or something down the line. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, it's like that in other movies or MCU projects. I haven't really seen anything post Endgame outside of like Deadpool and Wolverine and Spider-Man itself, the Spider-Man movies. So, yeah. But yeah, Peter getting shot at that little hospital scene was amazing. With him saying I'm not crying, you know, so it was funny. And then him putting on the mask. I see people say Frank would have been such a great dad. He would have. Yeah, that whole ending there was great. And when she seen like the VMAX looking up and shit, and she was like, this is the last place she was when she died. It gave me like her destroying the room felt like it could be like a Arlong thing, you know what I'm saying? From One Piece, I know I'm connected to One Piece, but y'all know how Luffy was like, oh, this was her prison. He destroyed the room. That's kind of how I felt like what's gonna happen while I was watching it. Like, oh, this is where she died. This was her prison, and destroying the entire room just makes it like sense. They didn't necessarily say anything like that, but that's kind of how I compare it to in my mind. Or what I compared to in my mind, because that's kind of how I was thinking when that happened. Yeah. I think that's a lot of the shit. I think Hulk was trying to say Fred. People talk about Hulk remembering him. It kind of sucks that Hulk and Spider-Man never met pre-spell, because then because we literally couldn't get that comic scene other than you doing it just for the like fans wanted to see. Like, Hulk never forget, and then Spider-Man giving him a hug, but like they've never interacted before. But it's a clear thing that like Hulk wants friends throughout the MCU, and like even in Ryan Rock, he's like, you know, Hulk friend, you Banner friend. So, but then again, I hope Spider-Man also starts differentiating the two, because I think he kind of does that. Like, cause like Hulk, I don't know, I just think Peter is the type to like actually start to do that once he recognizes like Hulk views himself as someone else, and I think he does that in the comics too, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not as in tune with comics as other people are, obviously. So yeah. But yeah, that little combo he hit on the guards, yeah, that shit was cold. I think he hit like he brought them over, hit him with a knee or some shit, if I'm remembering correctly. That shit was cold as hell. But yeah, all the little gadgets and shit he used, any type of creativity they did with the webs to capture someone or whatever, that shit was all like fun. Like this really was Spider-Man in action sets, in a personality sense. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? He like the little stretch thing. I even wish that wasn't the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Like him saying, "I'm not in high school anymore." That shit was fucking everywhere, and it's a great scene because that's fucking Spider-Man. But I do wish I see it as a trailer. But yeah, I almost forgot to say, I love the fucking connection they made. Like the little potatoes, big potatoes. It might not mean much. It seems like most people are just talking shit about like the girl who, I think she's the new Black Widow. I don't know. I don't really know who she is. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But like the big potatoes versus little potatoes thing, they've been clowning on her for that. But I like the line because it's kind of just looping back to Homecoming, where the ending of Homecoming, where Peter decides, hey, I'm gonna be the little guy, and I don't need to team up with it. It's looping back to that, and I personally love that part. Again, it's kind of been getting clowned on, but I personally love the part, the line and stuff, because again, it's referring back to the ending of Homecoming, like one of the things Peter learned at fucking Homecoming. I almost forgot this too, but I forget the name of the island they were at, but we all want to know what happened there with Frank and Peter. And then the Spider-Man thing at the end of the movie, speculation on who's that. My one friend said fucking Cosmic Spider-Man, and then I told my cousin that that's what he said. He's like, that might be overkill, buddy. And then I'm thinking, like, because y'all know how in Ultimate Spider-Man, the show, Miles Morales is from a different universe, so it could be that, and he's like, I don't know, captured or something. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I don't have much idea on who this could be, but yeah, zero idea. I'll be honest. Like those were really the two guesses. Again, Cosmic Spider-Man might actually be overkill though, but I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I was also like, hey, Cosmic Spider-Man Peter, but also we're dealing with the multiverse and shit. So, yeah. And then also, I forgot about the I Don't Love You scene as well. I don't know how that just slipped my mind. Sorry, y'all. We cover it real quick, though. It was cool. It was a good scene. It makes sense. It didn't mean as much to me as it probably meant it seems like it meant to other people. It's a good scene. It's not like one of my favorites. It didn't make me like cry or nothing, but it's a good scene. I do love Peter's interactions with MJ and Ned, though. I didn't express that throughout the video, so I'm gonna express that now. Like, seeing how depressed he was without them, and then just, bro, anytime he's just talking to them, he has this big ass smile on his face. Is beautifully done. It's beautifully done. I think I covered most of everything that I covered. So, this is just a ramble off the dome type of review. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I love this movie. Arguably the best live action movie. I personally hold Homecoming into a higher regard than most. It's been a while since I've rewatched Tom's movies, though. I have watched of Toby's and Andrew's a couple months ago, but it's been a while for Tom. But either way, yeah, I mean, when I rewatch them, this could be the definitive best for me. Who knows? But it's at the very least number 2 right now. So yeah, like and subscribe. Like I said, I give this movie like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. What are y'all thoughts on it? Most people love it. I feel like you can't sit here and say it's not a good movie. You know, like I think at that point you just hate it, just to hate. There's not many things I think you can find wrong with it. But either way, like I said, like, subscribe. Peace out.